So, hi everyone. We have come up with another important topic, that is Maslow's theory of motivation. It is also called as need hierarchy theory. It is one of the most important questions that comes up in any of the examinations related management or commerce. So, let's just study about this theory, right? So, we'll be covering the basic fundamentals, the different levels, the hierarchy of the needs, and a few examples related to that, and then there are some advantages and the disadvantages related. I have tried to cover up everything, and let's see. All right, so the basic fundamentals for this theory is, it is based on human behavior. The two fundamentals are that, the needs which are not yet satisfied, it influences the behavior. That means something, which is already fulfilled, that will not motivate an employee, right? But the needs which are not yet satisfied, it, influences the behavior of an individual. Second, once one need is satisfied, a higher need emerges, which basically means when you have just done, you're done with, or one need of yours is fulfilled, then you move on to something other. It's like everyone wants more and more and more, like that. Now there are different, so this is the basic fundamental related to this theory. Moving ahead, there are five levels, different levels of needs, one can say, or the hierarchy of needs, which basically means, the important different levels of importance of needs. So these are the five levels that are shared by Maslow. First is physiological, second is safety, third is social, and fourth is esteem. Fifth is self actualization. So, the first one, physiological, which basically means the primary needs or the human body needs, the basic survival. It could be food, shelter, clothes, like that. Second is the safety. Safety could be, protection from any uh, ill, illness or hazardous or anything, basic protection, safety. Third is social needs. Social needs basically means your companionship, mental health, which helps in overall mental well-being of an individual, one can say. It could be affection, friends, family, and love, all of that. Then fourth is esteem. Esteem means ego, self-worth, self-confidence, or that is something related to oneself, right? And fifth is self actualization, which is basically more and more, or one can say full capabilities or the entire potential of an individual to or let's say personal achievement. So these are the basic five levels, the different five levels of the need hierarchy theory. Also, I'd like to complete one more I would like to complete these five levels based on the organization, like from the point of view of an organization. So let's say it could be physiological. It could also mean, let's understand it from the perspective of an organization or an employee. So physiological need would be to have a job, the primary thing, the survival, to have a job, right? Second, safety. Safety, an example for that could be to have the job security, or let's say insurance, basic safety protection protocols or something like that. Third, social needs in an organization could be related to the different formal or informal groups that one has, something that basically a basic companionship, the networking, or like that. Fourth is esteem. Esteem could be your self promotion, self potential, or what one realizes, or promotions, or the confidence in one's ability of work. And fifth is self actualization. It could be more and more what the person wants to achieve on a personal level, the personal achievement of a human being, right? So these are the different five levels of hierarchy of needs. That is the Maslow theory of motivation. Now moving ahead, I would like to cover up the few advantages and disadvantages related. So first, definitely it does helps to motivate the employees. So managers use this theory to motivate the employees. It is very simple, very common, and very understandable theory. It is not really, complex. It has just, different levels, and we can, try and understand the need or the behavior of an individual or what one needs. Third, it also covers your entire intrapersonal variations of behavior of an individual. Fourth, it dynamic changes, that takes place from one need to another need of an individual. Now covering up the few disadvantages. Disadvantages could be your individual choices. Each individual could have different choices, different needs. Second, it could be the lack of cause and effect relationship. There could be different needs, and people have a different behavior to a particular need. Third, psychological awareness of one's need. Until and unless a human do not have self awareness, it is very difficult to understand what basically a person needs. Right, so to then classify it as a different level, it will be tough. So a person need to be self aware that what he actually needs. Then only other person can help that person with. Fourth is the acceptance of this theory itself. Acceptance related that acceptance related to the hierarchy of the needs, as people, as critics say that um, it could be an individual who is trying to fulfill a self actualization need would not forget to has his food, right? So there are a lot of examples based on it. So everything has its own advantages and disadvantages. So this is we tried covering up the entire need hierarchy theory. I hope you liked the video, and we have tried to cover up all the topics. Thank you so much, everyone.